Hey guys, it's your girl Eb, and I am back with another video. And today,
It's Ebony, Zaire. Stop playing and come connect with me. Higher, full of positive energy, oh so heavenly. I'm just trying to find my destiny. Oh, it's Ebony, Zaire. Stop playing and come connect with me. Higher, full of positive energy, oh so heavenly. I'm just trying to find my destiny.
if you watched my last video, you are aware that I had a baby. Well, Ashton and I, my husband and I, we have a baby. Like, we had a baby. Like, I went through 40 plus hours of labor and delivery. Well, backtrack. I went through 10 months of pregnancy, 40 plus hours of labor and delivery, a C-section, and now we are here. We have a baby. So today, I wanted to do a life update / Q&A just to tell you guys how postpartum has been going, answer any questions that some people had, and yeah, just to check in. I am officially 1 month postpartum. 1 month. I'm 1 month postpartum, but like also 5 weeks postpartum because I had him 5 weeks ago today. So he's also 5 weeks. I'm sorry if I made that very confusing. He's currently asleep, so I decided to take this time while he's taking his nap to do this video, because if I don't, then I probably won't get it done. I'm also eating breakfast, so we're gonna have some oats and we're gonna answer these questions and give you guys a life update. So let's get into it. The first question I got was, were you guys trying to have a baby? Yes, we were. We both came into agreement around the same time of November last year, and we both agreed that we were ready to start our family, and we tried and it worked. So thank you, Jesus, for that. Full transparency, for some reason I thought that I would not be able to conceive as easily. Why? I don't know. Maybe too much TikTok, hearing too many things. I also had irregular periods for a while and they couldn't figure out why. It was just a lot of stuff. I just was under the impression that I wouldn't be able to conceive easily, but through God I was. And I was scared my entire pregnancy. I really thought that something was going to happen, that I wasn't going to bring him to term, all kinds of things. But I thank God because I had a very safe and what's the word? Anyway, I had a very safe and healthy pregnancy. He's healthy, I'm healthy, we're healthy, we're good. So yes, we were trying to answer the initial question. Another question I got was, I have them on my phone. How are you handling life postpartum, and what made you choose the bottles you did? I would say I'm handling life postpartum as best as I can. Some days are great, some days are not. Some days I cry with the baby, some days I don't. Some days my mental health feels strong, other days I feel like I'm going to have a mental breakdown. It comes and goes. The baby blues hit hard. And every day is just a learning experience. You're learning how to become a parent, and your child is learning how to human. So every day it's trial and error. What is the baby like? What doesn't the baby like? Understanding which cries mean what. Yeah, it's a lot. It's like I posted on my Instagram. It is the most beautifully hard thing that I have ever done personally. But I'm handling it as best as I could, trying to be very vocal with my husband about where I am on a daily basis, because he can't help me if he doesn't know where I'm at mentally. And once I'm able to voice where I'm at, he can step in and do what he needs to do to make sure I stay leveled, if that makes sense. Oh, wait, I didn't answer the second part of that question. What made you choose the bottles that you did? Honestly, delusion. I don't know. I literally just was on Amazon doing my registry, and I was under the impression that I needed to put a bunch of different bottles on my registry to try them all on the baby and see what the baby likes. But the first bottle I tried on him, he liked. So as of right now, we like the Philips Avent or Avent, however you pronounce it, the anti-colic bottles. He drinks from those. He takes formula from those, and breast milk he drinks from the Philips Avent natural bottles, the glass bottles. I love the glass bottles. They are so good. Like, We use those the most. But I think it was just, it's one of the bottles that I've heard about for a long time. I've seen it all over the place. It's good for gas, it's good for anti-colic and stuff like that. So I just decided to put them on the registry, and I tried him on them, and he likes them. So I also have Dr. Brown's and Tommy Tippy, and I haven't tried him on those, and I don't think I will, because if what we're using is working, then there's no need for anything else. I think I actually hear him waking up. Wait, let me go check. Okay, let me try to finish this before he wakes up. And I hope y'all can see me. This camera looks so dark. One sec. Next question, for someone who doesn't have kids but wants kids, how hard is it to be a mom? It's very hard. Over the last couple of days, the Holy Spirit has been helping me to also realize how sacrificial it is. Because at the end of the day, the choices I make are going to be for the best interest of my baby. So I can't put me first in a sense of doing what's convenient for me. At the end of the day, I am going to always have to choose what is best for baby, regardless of how convenient or non-convenient. Now it looks too bright. Regardless of how convenient or inconvenient it is for me, I will always have to choose baby. But being a mom is hard. It is rewarding. But it is hard in the sense of you have to be willing to give up a lot of yourself, a lot of your time, a lot of what you want to do, a lot of you to care for the baby. But it is so worth it. The next question is, do you still feel loved and cared for now that the little mister is out and into the world? Yes, I do still feel loved and cared for, but people don't realize how harmful it is to the mother's mental health when you say things like, now that the baby's here, you don't matter, or nobody cares about you, nobody's going to be checking for you anymore, everything's about the baby. I don't know why people think that's funny or cute to say to moms, whether you are pregnant or just had your baby, but it is one of the most annoying comments that people can make, and it hurts, because at the end of the day, yes, I had a baby and my baby's important, but I'm important too. But a lot of times people are going to say stuff and make you say stuff that make it seem like or make you feel like you're no longer important and everything's about the baby. And if anybody's ever made you feel like that, if you're a mom, I'm here to tell you that you are important and you matter. Yes, that baby's important. We love the baby, but girl, we love you too. And if you're not okay, then baby won't be okay, because if you pouring from an empty cup, you ain't pouring nothing into that baby. So make sure you fill yourself up. Tell people what you need, and if people say the wrong thing to you, tell them to slide to the left. But yeah, I do still feel loved and cared for. It's just not nice when people try to tell me that I'm no longer important and my baby is the only one that's important, because I don't like those comments at all. It actually really hurts. How are you feeling mentally? I'm okay. Right now, today, at this moment today. Earlier this morning, I wasn't okay because I was exhausted. But right now, at this moment, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm eating my oats. And I have therapy soon, making sure. The goal is just to make sure that I don't fall into postpartum depression. I've already dealt with some anxiety. Like I said earlier, baby blues. I think I've dealt with a bit of postpartum rage as well. So just trying to keep everything under wraps in a healthy way when it comes to my mental health. So yeah. How did you handle adjustment to your baby boy's schedule versus your normal everyday schedule? It's been a pretty smooth adjustment, I would say. It's mainly just making sure all his needs are met, regardless of what my normal schedule was. This is the new normal. The new normal is tending to him. Whatever he needs, he gets when he needs it, as soon as he needs it, regardless of what I have going on or what I'm doing. So like this week, his thing has been going down for naps. He will fall asleep, but he doesn't want to really be put down. Or he would just fight his sleep. But I know that baby wearing him helps him to take a nap. So I would just baby wear him and do what I have to do around the house. The adjustment is, yes, things will get done. I just have to wear him in order to be able to do it. It's been quite an easy adjustment, especially because I'm on maternity leave. I don't have much of a schedule or anything really going on. So my days are based on him and however he's feeling. So if he's having a good day, he's chilling and whatnot, then we chilling. If he's fussy, then we fussing. It's just whatever he needs, he gets when he needs it, and I just adjust according to him. Another question I got was, do you have any worries as far as the spina bifida test? I do, but God has the final say. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I dealt with a lot of like worry and anxiety towards just about everything. Like, pregnancy is scary, especially when you don't really have much control over anything in terms of like the development of the baby and stuff like that. In the first trimester, I was really anxious because at that point you can't feel the baby, you can't hear the heartbeat when you want, so it's just like you have to trust and believe that there is a tiny little human growing in there. And as you get further along in your pregnancy and the baby moves and stuff like that, then it gets easier for you to say, okay, you're okay, you've been moving around all day or whatever. But when it came to all the testing and stuff, yes, I was anxious about it, but every time everything always came back clear, everything always came back good, and like that just helped with the anxiety. So I understand like your worries, but I'm with you. God has the final say, and our prayer is that your baby will be fine. Let me go get him. Did you have a good nap, buddy? Okay, the next question was, what was labor like for you? My very first pregnancy, and I'm expecting twins. First of all, congratulations. I thought I would have ended up having twins because my husband has twins in his family, and so do I, but we just got one, and I'm very grateful for that. But who knows, maybe twins might be next. Labor was a lot, and I didn't realize how traumatizing it was until I got home. Mind you, it was peaceful. I had great, it's kind of contradicting to say it was traumatizing and peaceful, but hear me out. I had great nurses, great staff and everything at the hospital, and there was no moment where everything was like it's an emergency, people are running around. Like, it didn't get crazy or anything like that. However, it still was a lot. It was long. I just thank God that I got through it, and my son and I made it through safe. But if you want to know like in detail more about my labor and delivery, I have a video on my channel talking about my entire labor and delivery experience and going through it, so I would recommend checking it out. How has motherhood affected your relationship with God? Honestly, if I'm being real, it has made me push, I guess, more towards God, because I have to pray a lot more to make it through the day. Honestly, I be needing strength, patience, all the fruits of the spirit, really. And I think it's definitely been helpful when I'm up at 3-4 a.m. pumping or taking care of him. I read my Bible, and it just makes you want to prioritize those little moments that you have to yourself to be able to read. So sometimes, not to read, but to oh my gosh, words. Sometimes it just makes you more intentional about the free time that you have to spend with God. So sometimes when he's napping, I use that time to read. I try to be intentional. Well, I haven't been doing a good job lately, but playing worship music around him and singing worship music to him and stuff like that. Sunday was the first time we took him to church, and that was nice because this boy gonna be in church, so he gotta get used to it. So it's definitely been a blessing to my relationship with God, because it makes me see God more for myself, and just to make sure I'm being intentional about becoming the mom and wife and woman that I'm supposed to be. How big is baby Z? Right now, the last time we checked at his appointment last week, he was 9 pounds 8 ounces. So yeah, no questions at all. Just want to see you and baby all healthy, that's all. Oh, thank you. We are pretty healthy. I have my 6-week appointment in 2 weeks, and he just had his 1-month appointment, and he's doing great. So thank you. Someone asked how am I? I'm good. I'm okay, as much as I can be right now under the circumstances I call them the newborn trenches, because newborn life is hard. Like, it's hard. Any advice for other first-time moms postpartum? Honestly, because postpartum is so fresh for me, I'm still trying to figure it out myself. My best advice would be very vocal with your spouse about where you are mentally on a daily basis. That's number one. And be kind to yourself. Ooh. Ooh. That's nice. Caught a nice bunch of vomit on camera. Anyway, This is mom life, so I might as well continue what I'm saying. Have grace for yourself. Have grace for your spouse. You guys are in the same boat. You're learning how to be a mom. He's going to learn how to be a dad. And the baby's learning how to human. So everybody needs grace and everybody needs patience. And accept help when it's offered. Please, please, please. If people want to help you, if people want to come over and clean your house and cook you dinner, send you gift cards so you can eat, keep you company, whatever it is that you need, and people want to offer that help, take it. Don't try to be superhuman or superwoman or super anything. Take the help offered. It is such a blessing. Did you induce or do an epidural or anything like that? I did get an induction. I was induced at 40 weeks. And 2 days, I went in. He was due Monday, August 26th. I was induced the 27th and had him on the 29th. I did do an epidural. I thought I wanted to do a natural labor and delivery. Ended up just doing an epidural. Ended up on Pitocin. All the things. And what were your strategies during the delivery process? Girl, prayer and trusting God for whatever was going on. Really was all it was. I did practice my breathing prior to going into labor. I was very intentional about learning some techniques on how to get through, the pain. But other than that, girl, trusting in the Lord and leaning on the staff and leaning on my husband. That was the strategy. And that's all the questions. Baby and I, like I said, are doing fine. We're just adjusting one day at a time. I'm now about to go get him ready for the day because he just woke up from his morning nap. Just taking it day by day, one step at a time. Postpartum has been a journey, a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, a lot of changes and adjustments, but heavily leaning on the Lord. I'm doing the best that I can. Hubby's doing the best that he can. And we just doing what we gotta do. That's my quick little postpartum update / Q&A. Let me see if I could give you all a little postpartum body update, I guess. My stomach's like a little pudgy down here, but mostly just looks like what I looked like before I had the baby almost. I've already lost like 20 something pounds so far. The last time I was weighed, I was 207, and after I gave birth and saw my doctor after 2 weeks, I was 184, I think. Let me go. Tend the baby boy. Thank you guys so much for watching, for sending in your questions. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell to be notified anytime I post another video. But until next time, your girl Eb is out.
She's a Christian queen, trying to find her life. Chasing dreams, her faith in Jesus Christ. So you already know that she's a vibe.